hello everyone. How you guys
Hey.
doing? My name is Shun, and that is
Ken.
that is Ken, and welcome to our YouTube channel, which is Shun&Ken. Which you know what? If y'all follow, and this is our second video, right? So our first video, we introduced ourselves as Who Said That?
Who said that?
But you know what? We realized that it was so many people with that name, and every time you put that up there, Portia came up. So we want out to be original as possible. Okay. So I want you guys to work with us, be our day ones, help us through as we go through this process. Okay. So on today's agenda, we are going to talk about these
Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13 reunion. So we're going to go over the looks, what everybody was wearing. We're going to talk about the trailer that just dropped.
Yep.
And we're going to talk a little bit about Portia's impromptu live.
Child. Okay. So are y'all ready? Because we finna dive right.
We're ready. Let's go ahead and get started. So
okay.
Let's start with Portia posted, "Hey y'all, I'm going live 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time." So, you know, we always thinking that, baby, she finna drop some tea. She finna really drop the bomb on us, because I know that you were thinking that she was gonna say she was leaving the Housewives.
Yes.
And of course, we would hate to see Portia go, so we all were anxious to see what she had to talk about. But baby, let me tell you, it was not given. I really thought she had something to say. I mean, I'm out here.
What was she talking? How long was the live?
Maybe been about an hour. You know, a lot of people in the comments were saying, "Get to the point. Get to the point." You know, like what you call us here for? You had to set notifications, reminders, you know, all this stuff. But she was going over some old text messages between her and Candy, talking about some stuff with the network, who said to cut what out, something that had to do with Nene. So Nene's not even part of the show. So like I said, I wasn't interested.
Well, maybe at the time, Nene probably was a part of the show.
So that means it's some old news. You bringing up some old stuff, but you don't want people to bring up old stuff when it pertains to you.
Well, you know, all of them do that. You know, they throw the rock and hide their hand.
Hide their hand, exactly.
All of them do that. Even Portia. I like Portia. Portia, my girl.
Right.
She have her moments where she do the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, I saw those text messages, and my personal opinion, I agree with Portia. And Nene. Candy, you always try to wiggle your way out of stuff and come out to be like you the good girl, but in reality, you just the biggest snake there is.
Oh yes,
Candy, you're a big snake.
And we're gonna see, you know, throughout the reunion, you know, how Candy is.
Yeah, you're a snake, Candy. I'm sorry.
You kind of messy, Candy. So let's get into our review of the looks. Overall, I'm gonna just say overall, everybody did what they could do. They gave their best. So let's start off with the head mistress herself, Miss Messy Boots, Miss Candy Burris Tucker.
Candy girl, you looked a hot mess. Okay, that was quick. Next.
So Candy gave off a mistress tease. You know, she gave off BDSM. She gave off whips and chains. She gave off. It was definitely not a reunion look. That was not at all. When you think of reunion look, you're gonna think about something elegant. You know, Kenya and Cynthia, they displayed elegance. You know, they had the feathers going on. They looked really nice. But Candy, I don't know if you went to your dungeon and picked up that costume you wore to the dungeon. I don't know. But okay, but before we get into that, their theme is the dungeon.
Which I think was dumb too.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like,
I think it was dumb.
What was the point of that?
I think, again, and I don't know this to be factual, y'all, this is just my opinion, but I think that this is Candy's ploy again. I think this has Candy written all over it. Me personally, I don't think the producers would have done that. I know they usually make a set around like whatever the biggest trip was, and the biggest trip I guess was Savannah. But I rather them would have done a New Orleans.
They were in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina, and they had Cynthia's bachelor party, which was the dungeon. So I guess they rolled with that. Plus, that's how they talked about all season, was who slept with Bolo at this dungeon party. So I feel like they didn't have nothing else to come up with. So they said, Candy, give us your ideas. We're gonna put this together. I mean, they had stripper pose. It gave strip club. And it was giving me strip club vibes.
To me, it's giving me love and hip hop vibes. I'm sorry, y'all have taken Real Housewives of Atlanta down to a new low to me. Y'all might still go over there to VH1 because y'all ain't no different.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah.
Andy, your outfit was a hot mess. Your hair was bad. I didn't even like your makeup.
She had that big old bouffant in the front.
And you know what? Did you see the comparison picture that what she was supposed to be given? Did you see that?
The video. And she said she was mad. Candy, what you mad at, baby? That's what you look like. That's what you put on. I mean, it was the same outfit.
Same thing.
How was it in it? I mean,
from the hair to the outfit. And
right.
If you was gonna do the outfit, do a hairstyle that works for you. Girl, a slick back, long ponytail.
Yes, that would have gave, because I mean, it's nothing like a nice slick black ponytail, especially when Candy's what is it, interviews in the show, the confessionals. She looks really good when she has that natural ponytail. Oh my God, she looks really good. Why? I feel like when we get to the reunion, they try to do so much. Y'all look pretty throughout the confessionals. Go with that. You don't have to do this extra. Like I said, Kenya and Cynthia, I love their dresses, the feathers and everything. I'm gonna tell you whose feathers looked a mess. It was Shamia looked a hot mess. She looks like a peacock.
Not a peacock.
She looked like a peacock. Yes, she did. No, ma'am. And matter of fact, I don't even know why she's there. She probably was there to take up for a portion, be her lap doll once again.
Not a lap doll.
But moving right along, Miss Marlo was serving us naked body couture. You know, she was half naked.
Her dress looked like it came from Windsor. Marlo, you give us fashions. One thing I can give for you, baby, you give us fashions.
Yes, she does.
You let me down.
You brought nothing. You were dressed in nothing. And now you're a mom tee. And you wearing nothing on the TV.
You know what? It wasn't the fact that it was the nothing. It was the fact of how simple it was. And I know sometimes simple, you don't
sometimes
have to,
less is more. Sometimes less is more.
You don't have to be overly exaggerate. But however, in this particular dress, it definitely gave me tags vibes.
Shade.
It gave me tags vibes. It gave me pressed vibes. Or
how about it gave you Rashida's AliExpress?
I said pressed. I just named her stuff.
Yeah,
pressed. Yeah. It gave me pressed vibes. I wasn't, especially coming from Marlo. Marlo delivers on the fashion
every time.
The time.
Every time.
Every time.
Now, best dress, I'm gonna have to give it to my girl, P. Willie. Portia.
She do it every time.
The dress was bedazzling. The dress was all black. You gave shimmer, you gave glam, you gave short hair realness.
The hair.
People don't understand. Like I just said, less is more.
Yeah.
And because the confessional look she has with those feather earrings with that short hair, you don't need all the, it looks, she looked great.
Yes.
She
But
looked great.
Do you think that her dress don't look familiar? I don't think she recycled a dress, but it looks like, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I think she shut it down. She looks beautiful, but I think it looked like a dress we've already seen before.
Yeah.
It's like anything different.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not a bad thing because I know it's kind of hard. You know, they've been doing this for however many seasons to try to come up with something, and I think each time.
One season they wore all black for the photos for the show when Nene was still on there.
Oh yeah.
So, like you said, we recycling stuff. It's only so much we can do because I think 2 years they did white. So it's like it's really only so much we can do.
Yeah.
But those were the fashions. So we're gonna see, how they deliver to us in the fashions when the reunion comes on. Now the reunion comes on not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So make sure you guys tune in because we're gonna be watching it. We're also gonna review it. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 parts, but we're gonna be reviewing them all.
Let it be 2. They ain't got nothing to talk about.
They really don't.
Guys, I don't want to hear that. Please, let it be 2. Heck, it could be 1, but I know they'll
be right. Hour and a half tops. But moving along. So we're gonna jump right into the trailer that we saw. The trailer was not long, so we're not gonna be here all night, talking about it, but it was some key points that I wanted to talk about. Now, first, Portia mentioned that Kenya doesn't want her to be better. And I think Kenya, for some reason, she's jealous of Portia. You want to hold Portia to the standards of her when she kicked your tail a few years ago. And that's not the same Portia. Yeah. People evolve. People grow. Portia's a mom now. She's working with Black Lives Matter. Even though, Kenya thinks that she's doing it for the wrong reasons, whatever, Kenya, you won't give her the benefit of the doubt. And
but what difference does it make if it was already established that it was a intentional thing to give Portia, which was what the young lady said. She did it on purpose. She wanted celebrities. So Kenya, are you happy they pick you?
Right. Like I said, pure jealousy. Pure jealousy.
Are you just
I think she's upset that Portia's the head honcho. She's been the head honcho. Portia carries the girls.
Yeah.
She carries the girls. So
she carried them this whole season. Everybody's name. I mean,
her name was in everybody's mouth.
Yeah, thank you, girl.
Now, one thing they're gonna ask Candy is, did she really bury the hatchet with Portia?
That was an interesting question. I was shocked that came up. Like that happened
how many years ago? They have went on trips together. Clearly they got text messages, talk to each other. They're cordial with each other. They can be around each other.
Yeah.
The common denominator, which was Phaedra, she's gone. So, they've had time to mend their relationship. So why are we back on this?
Right.
But Marlo brings up a point about, why do you think we're doing this dungeon thing? And they said because of the lies that Portia told. I feel like I don't know why, like you said, I don't know why they're doing this dungeon thing, but it's all circling back to that moment when Portia lied about Candy. And I like the ratings was low. So I don't know why we recycling old mess.
But see, that's the thing. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I didn't watch that.
Right. I know I'm not the one who watched it.
I didn't watch it, and I didn't watch it for. I watched the first episode. Let me go back. The first episode gave me absolutely nothing to have me be like, okay, yep, I'm gonna give it a chance.
Right.
It was a spark of anything that had me to feel like I can come back for episode number 2. Also, I follow the Real Housewives of Atlanta page. I think the Peach Report.
The Peach Report daily, yeah.
So I follow them, and of course they throw their clips up there. Those clips do me just fine. Mm-hmm. I am okay with the clips. Mm-hmm. Marlo, you have a record. Mm. Why are you worried about what somebody else did and why we're in this moment?
Right.
Just you brought up evolving. You've evolved the most out of everybody on here. Baby, you were swiping people's cards, taking identity. You will slit a whole woman's face. How many mugshots you have?
Right.
And, and to me, this is just me, y'all. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all let me know down there if I'm wrong for this. But if you have been in trouble with the law more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, baby, I'll be on mute every time. I ain't got nothing to
talk because I don't want nobody to bring up my skeletons in my closet. So I'm gonna be like this.
Where my water? Because I'm ready to drink my water. I can't. Who am I to say?
Who am I to talk? Exactly. Who am I to talk?
I was really shocked at that little bit, and it seems like it could be editing, but it seems like Kandi was gonna say she hasn't forgave her.
Yeah, but I definitely believe it's editing. You know how they like to do.
And if she say that, oh Kandi girl, have some fire. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. Now, oh, Miss Kenya Moore, or like Miss Phaedra likes to call her, Kenya Moore whore.
Kenya Moore whore.
For you,
Kenya Moore hair care.
For you to stoop so low to tell Drew Sidora that her family was not under the same roof. And one of her baby's daddy is under the roof of a jail cell.
Why?
Let me ask you a question. Where the hell is your baby daddy?
Where's Mark, Kenya? As it should be one under your household either. So again, you can go there with Marlo and be mute.
Not only that, he's not even in the same state.
He don't even like you.
He doesn't even like you, girl. So for you to even mention that to her.
That was low. And then the tears. Now, again, we don't know how the editing is. So I don't know if her tears was actually meant for that comment. It could have been something else. But it looks
her tears was fake.
But it looks like it was meant for the comment that was that Kenya gave.
Right.
If that is the case, that let's just say for a moment that her tears weren't fake. I don't blame her for being,
upset
about that because
that's a low blow.
Right, because while you thinking you taking a shot at me, you really took a shot at my son.
Right.
And you didn't have to. That's, a child is involved in that situation. And if his father in jail, that's not for you to blast it and make a mockery of the fact that he's not here.
Right.
And yours ain't even here.
Right. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Don't want to be seen associated with you. When they showed the pictures of them at the baby birthday party, Mark was all blurred out. He wants us to forget that he ever knew you.
He don't want you, girl. Never did.
He never did. Now they're gonna. So you didn't watch the season. So early on in the beginning, nobody likes Drew's husband, Ralph. Mm-hmm. He gave off egotistical vibes, controlling vibes. It was just like, Drew, what are you doing with him? So it was a point in the season where they got into an argument and he left for 3 days. He went to Tampa, didn't tell her where he was going, didn't tell her nothing, didn't call for 3 days, didn't check on the kids, just gone. So Andy is going to ask him who or what is in Tampa. Now, let me say this. When I looked at that trailer and I saw her husband, her husband is a good looking man.
He's handsome. He is.
But he had that black spray paint all over his head. And I know that after that question, under them lights, that stuff is going to be sweating down his face, baby, because who or what was in Tampa for you to leave your wife and 3 children for 3 days and not say a word?
Together? I mean, I know she has an outside child.
He has an outside child and they had 2.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought they only had 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So my question to you is, if your husband left for 3 days, not a word, not a sound, I mean, that's cool.
It's definitely not cool at all, and you're gonna have to tell me something, even if you have to start off being a liar first. You gonna have to
You have to
tell
say
me.
something. There has to
You
be
have to
some
say something. Yeah,
So what do you think he was doing? He said he went to the beach.
you're cheating. With who and with what, I don't know.
I don't know, but you are
cheating.
Because I know this wasn't the first time.
Yeah, you're not going out of town, and that's with your wife. You know, not your friend, not your coworker,
but your wife. Right.
You're doing that.
Right.
I hope you're paying off whoever it is you're messing with, so they won't come out and air you. So I
but you know how these Instagram and Twitter streets are. They're gonna find them.
They're gonna find it. The FBI is real, okay? In the social media streets. So make sure you're keeping up your payments. Don't be a Kenya Moore and stop paying, because you're gonna get exposed.
So also in the trailer, we see that, like you said, I know how the editing goes, but Marlo's gonna say, well, to be honest, Candy told me the next day. So is she talking to Portia, saying Candy told me you and Bolo was licking and laughing the next day? Because everybody heard the noise babies and we know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
If Candy is y'all bean spiller, why let everybody know that Candy's gonna take, like, if you know, you just know. I mean, you want to know, you know.
Candy is doing this. We lost you, Kendra.
I'm back.
But are we shocked that Candy?
Not shocked that Candy
is the bone collector.
This will go back to the question when Andy said, "Have you really forgave her?" Because you spilling all the tea, baby.
Yeah, but
and you don't say it on camera. But you know, if these girls are not cool with her, they haven't fallen out with her, then they're gonna tell her, "Hey, I already know. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie, Craig. We already know."
Gotta kick it. It is what it is. Me personally, I do think that Portia probably did something.
Portia did it. I'm gonna tell you, Portia did it, because you got to think about this. Dennis has cheated on her.
Yeah.
And around this time, I think Dennis was trying to get back with her. They were texting a little bit, you know, while she was out of town. But this was her time to be like, you know what? He did it, so I'm gonna do it too. Even though y'all was single, you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like she might have did that to prove something to him. Or I'm drunk, I'm single, I'm having a good time. This man attracted to me, I'm attracted to this man, and I just want to do it.
So can we go with the narrative of, I ain't gonna say the narrative, let me not do that. Can we go with the option of maybe it was Tanya and Portia is covering for her?
And that's why Tanya fled the country. Yeah. Or I would go with the narrative that they both did it.
Yeah.
Because Tanya, are you never gonna show back up?
Never.
That would seem that's guilty right there. I feel maybe Tanya did it, and now Portia is taking the fall for it.
She's gonna take the heat. That could be it, because Tanya leaving was kind of crazy. I don't think she should have left, but I get it. Tanya is a businesswoman for real. Mm-hmm. So I can see it. I understand.
You knew what you were getting into when you signed to Young. So you know it involved drama. You know it involved mess. Yeah.
But it looks like they're gonna beat us over the head with this Bolo situation.
It's dragging. Like when I say it's dragging, I know why Kenya dragged, because she has no storyline.
Yeah.
Portia, I'm telling you, we deal with Black Lives Matters and protesting, it's too heavy. I don't want to see that when I look at Real Housewives of Atlanta. So they probably told her, look, hey girl, that's cute and everything. We didn't show that. Now let's get to the real deal. And I believe that's probably why they left the cameras on in there. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Because the network gotta keep their ratings. They gotta keep it juicy. So,
but to me, they did this and it's still not working.
Yeah, still not working.
It's not working.
Unfortunately, and I hated to say this, but Nene was the cash cow. Nene was the HBIC. Nene was, she was that girl,
She really was.
She was that girl, and you're really starting to see it. I thought that Portia could carry. I mean, she's carrying, for what she can do.
No, but we had the conversation before the show started.
Yeah.
It was like, girl, Nene had been on the show before. It's gonna be fine. I said,
but you know what? When she wasn't on the show, we still had Faye Faye.
We had Faye Faye.
And Portia and Faye Faye together, they were a good duo.
They were.
You need a freaking frat. You need a Batman and Robin. So Nene not being there during that time.
Was a heavy hitter, and
yes, she was.
They messed up again by not allowing Phaedra to come back.
Do you think they should have just got rid of Candy instead of Phaedra? Because what does Candy bring to the show other than us heart attacks with old lady gang restaurants? I mean,
this is what I think. Keep Candy because they want conflict. Let's be for real.
Okay.
They want conflict. So I think keep Candy and spice her up. They put Candy in the best light to where she don't have to be in conflict with nobody.
Exactly.
And Candy, you can say what you want, but you are doing some stuff behind the scenes where it's able to where you're always shown in a good light. Even Cynthia has some conflict every now and again.
Right.
And she's one of the sweetest, most easygoing women on there. So I think they should have brought her back, especially when she came back that following season and made a profit and monetized off the whole dungeon thing situation. Now, if that was me, I'm the producer, all bets are off. I did this as a favor for you. But I took your word. You said this was a bad thing. I believe you because it does damage people's career.
Right.
But what you're not going to do is come on here and make money about it.
Right. Well, like Mama Joy said, Candace hate lemon turned into lemonade. Ty was a lemon. That's what her mama said. She made lemonade.
To me, that don't make sense. And at that point, when she was able to do that, Phaedra should have came back. Because obviously, you ain't as bad as you thought.
And it wasn't hurting you that bad.
Thank you. Bye. Girl, bye.
Now, I'm going to tell you who can go.
All of them.
But the number one who can go is LaToya. I'm ready to see LaToya go. LaToya is very childish. LaToya is very immature. LaToya brings nothing to this show. LaToya is a stick up Kenya's butt. I do not like LaToya. Her energy, her vibe. I don't like it.
You know what? Man, this is gonna sound crazy. I'm not mad at Toya. Here's why. Y'all don't attack me too bad in the comments. Here's why.
Please attack her because LaToya can go. She can go.
This is why I think that she is a younger Kenya, but not as bad as Kenya. Let me say that.
She is because
she's a younger Kenya. She's a more vibrant.
I know you don't watch the show, but when she went to the girl Fallon's house and she got drunk there, and she told Fallon, this ain't your house. You married to an older man, and this how you get this and that. And when she first met her, she said, "Oh, I know you like the older man. You look like the type." Excuse you?
Yeah.
I mean, she's rude and disrespectful.
I think she's a younger version of
what? No, I'm telling you, what's gonna hurt her is because she wants to be Portia's friend. but she came on the show. She came on the show with Candy. You know, she's Candy's friend, but she got close to Kenya. But when she met the other girls, people probably who around her age, but she's like, oh, you know, I like them. You can't have it both ways.
You can't listen to everybody.
Right.
You see stuff on Instagram and social media so much to the point to where they was like, Kenya can hold the show and Kenya is the show. And she probably saw that so much
and got the big head
and went with Kenya.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. Kenya cannot carry this show. Even at her being her meanest, she's trying to do whatever she got to do to make Porsha look bad.
But I'm gonna tell you, Portia's not giving Kenya what she's looking for. And so it doesn't work. It's like a one-sided seesaw. You going up, but I'm staying here on the ground.
I'm not putting my legs up for you to go up.
I'm not giving you that. And I applaud Porsha for that, because if this was years ago, Porsha was running out of parties, chasing people in the alleyway.
In the alley.
So
get you.
I applaud Porsha. Whatever therapist you went to, girl, they work wonders.
But you know what? I think that's why Toya latched on to Kenya. Because of that. And I think it's bad to go into the show like that. And I think she saw that, wait a minute, you told me Porsha was bad, but Porsha cool as a mug over here.
Porsha's cool. Porsha's cool.
Yeah.
And what's this about? You know, in the show when they went out of town, you know, when they went to South Carolina, you know, they got drunk. So LaToya and Porsha started kissing, and Kenya gonna say, I got jealous because I got a crush on you. Girl, please.
You 55 years old.
Right.
With a crush on a however old.
Right.
30-something, whatever her age is.
She's jealous. The fact that you chose Porsha in that sense.
She tried to make it like a girl crush, but it really wasn't. It wasn't a girl crush. It really was that, dang, Porsha won again. And
Porsha wins again. Porsha. She wins again.
Porsha.
And it's like, oh my God, I can't win for losing. You know, because look at the facts. Portia's not married, but her baby daddy's around. We know who he is. Yeah. He claimed her. If Porsha said, "Come on, Dennis, let's get together today," he would.
If she said, "Come on, Dennis, and get in this scene to film,"
he would. Yeah.
You can't say that for Mark. Matter of fact, Kenya, where your auntie and your cousin, where your folks?
You say you don't have no help and all these things, but we've seen your cousin on the show. But I haven't seen her auntie in a long time.
Can I give you my observation and my thoughts about Kenya and her no help?
Yeah.
This is my opinion. Kenya comes off as a bitter baby mama.
I can see that.
I get the vibes of that Mark want that baby, but she ain't gonna let it happen. You can't watch her without me. That's just what I get.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's true because I'm not in no people's lives like that. Me personally, I don't think it's nothing of what Kenya is making it out to be.
Right.
She's a liar.
Right.
And I definitely get that.
She's a woe is me type person.
You know?
She wants everybody to feel sorry for her. You know.
Definitely. I don't think it's as bad as she's making it seem. Now, maybe when it becomes between her and him, she may be telling the truth on it because Mark shows that on TV.
We definitely seen Mark show his tail.
Right. So I can believe that. But when it came to that child, y'all saw how affectionate he was with that child. And even how she even lit up over her dad. I don't think that it's a Mark thing. I think it's a Kenya thing.
Right.
I think it's Kenya.
The last thing I want to say about this reunion, you know, the fact that y'all bringing up this old stuff, and I think we already talked about this, but the fact that you bring up this old stuff about Porsha and the lie Phaedra conjured up, I think it's ridiculous. I think you guys have ran out. You need to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
You know, I love, as a whole, you know, the cast, we've watched them for years. I love the ladies, but when it's time to go, it's time to go. Let's bow out gracefully.
Gracefully. Yes.
Let's bring in some fresh meat. If you are gonna keep Latoya, let's bring in some people, you know, her age, who gives what she gives. You know, when they first came around, you know, Cynthia, you married now, you know, it's time for you to go on in your old age group. You're almost 60. I love you to death, but it's time for you and Mike Hill to go live on the hill and go be happy somewhere.
Right.
You know, Portia, I like Portia. You know, maybe she could stick around for about 1 or 2 more seasons because she still got a little.
I say demote her to a friend. I don't think she should be a peach holder. I think demote her to a friend, but like a Marlo role, because Marlo just about in every scene, like she
Marlo goes on every trip.
Yeah, so or how Tanya was before. Yeah, I feel like demote her to a friend.
Yeah,
she definitely fine.
Kenya can go. Candy can go. Candy, all we see from you is building restaurants. Kudos to your success, girl, but you don't need this show. I mean, I can say this. If you weren't on this show, I wouldn't know you had all these businesses.
And it wouldn't be as big as it was. Let's be for real about it.
Right. Because look at her boutique. She don't never talk about that store.
Yeah.
She never talks about that store. And I'm not going to Candy for fashion tips, hence this reunion outfit. So girl, you can close that down. You know, you having all these babies, and then you opening businesses. You know, I mean, girl, we didn't seen it.
On the business, get it though. It's free marketing, and that's the only reason.
It is free marketing. Did you see Eva's teeth? Her new teeth?
I saw her teeth. A hot mess.
Hot mess. There was nothing wrong with her teeth before.
You look like a woman. And now you don't went from this top model
to
like goddess to this Colgate commercial person. Like
why did you?
Yeah. It was Eva, that was bad, girl.
Right.
That was bad. Bad move. Sorry. Bad move.
I'm glad they got her off the show because it's either I'm having a baby or I'm getting a house. It was
or every baby daddy that she don't want to bring up.
Right. It was
okay.
Right. Okay. They did right by removing her, but yeah, I think it's time for us to see most of these ladies go. We need to bring in some fresh meat, you know, because your ratings tanked this season.
Big time.
And the trailer for the reunion, it's not giving me, I can't wait to see it.
What do you rate the trailer? Just off the trailer, what do you rate?
I rate a 3. And I'm gonna tell you the most interesting thing I want to see is if Drew's husband says what he was doing in Tampa. And he ain't even a cast member.
I'm giving it a 3. 3 out of 10. It's giving nothing.
It really isn't. It's really not.
Yeah, it's giving nothing. And I hate that they over sexualize the entire season. This entire season was so overly sexualized.
Right.
Let's go back to
I think this next episode, which is a Christmas episode, I think it might be fairly decent. So I can't wait to see what it's about. But other than that,
so it took to the last episode for it to be fairly decent. Bravo.
Yeah.
Y'all doing bad.
Y'all doing bad with this.
I heard this thing. I believe I was looking at All About the Tea with Monica, I believe.
And the teacups. Hey y'all.
Hey y'all over there. Hey Plans.
Right.
Hey, boy. But seriously, I believe I was watching it over there. But anyway, that when somebody said that they think that Bravo is sabotaging them on purpose.
Whoa.
Yeah, they think that
phone on 10%. So
we got to wrap up.
Right.
But yeah.
Wow. Why would they do that?
You know what? I can see it, but I don't see it. I can see it as a situation where I can sabotage you, where I don't have, because you build relationships with people, and I don't want to outright fire you and let you go.
Yeah. So it's like, so it's like a thing like, well, because the ratings were low in this, we're gonna, go a different rate, blame it on something else. Other than just saying, you know what, you suck.
That was their theory, which isn't a bad one.
It's not a bad theory at all.
It's not a bad theory at all. And it makes sense because.
And the season was shorter. They normally get about 20 something episodes. I think we only got about 13, 14, maybe 15.
And they're going to blame it on COVID. I'm almost for sure they're going to blame it on COVID, but I don't think it was a COVID thing. I really do think that.
No, it's not. Because they had nothing else to give. They had nothing else to give. That was it. They had nothing. They had nothing to give. But that's it.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
That's
not sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. Honestly. If y'all do one more season, we'll see how the reunion end.
Yeah.
If you do one more season and this may be your last one, I think it'll be very well to bring back Phaedra and bring back Nene. I think it will definitely show. I'm not even mad about bringing back Sheree. I wouldn't bring her back as a peach holder. But Sheree is an OG. Sheree played a big part because who gonna check me, boo? Would never go out of that. It would never go anywhere. That would go down in the history of Housewives history books. Even Kim.
Oh yeah.
Even with Kim. I know, and I think with that, shake it up. Kenya needs somebody to come at her because Portia not giving her what she needs.
She's not giving her what she wants. I think that's what we're missing. Kim's going to give it to you. Nene's going to give it to you.
Phaedra's going to give it
to you.
Nene going to give it to you.
Sheree might give it to you because y'all went back and forth about that basement. So
I think we need that.
We definitely do. Kenya needs a sparring partner. She needs. Yeah,
she only do well with somebody she can go back and forth with. If she don't have anybody that because she's like to be confrontational, even though she may say she don't, you're a lie. You like to be confrontational.
Right. You like to be confrontational. Of course she does.
You like it. So
because that's how, let me tell you, that's how she has.
That's it.
That's it.
Pretty face who like to fight and argue. That's it.
Pretty face, bad skin.
What booty?
Woo! But that's it, you guys. We're gonna wrap this up for the evening. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, Again, we changed the name, so it's Shun&Ken. Hopefully you'll start seeing it pop up. Watch the video.
Hit that notification bell.
Hit the notification bell. Thank you to all of our few subscribers that we do have, few comments that we do have. We will comment back. If you comment, we will respond to you.
Talk to us. We like to talk.
Follow us on Instagram. We will post it in the description box, and we will talk to you soon.
All right, you guys. We'll talk to y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.